So, all we have to do is win the Copa Libertadores in Argentina or South America or anything like that, and then go and move, and then win the Champions League. I'd have a record of winning cup competitions in Football Manager. It'd be easy, right? Surely. Hello guys, and welcome to this inaugural episode of Going Intercontinental. My name's David. This is Pressing Forward FM. Hopefully you're here for the ride, and hopefully you're going to enjoy what you're going to see over the coming weeks and months. Quick disclaimer: this is not the first video I've tried to do for this save, and this is not the start of the save itself. Quick kind of sit rep in terms of what happened. I recorded the first video. I did a quick settling in episode. It's about 20 minutes long. It included the first game of the season. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I uploaded it. I was looking at it whilst it was scheduling for the release, and it was just awful. The quality was horrendous. I'm desperately hoping this one is better. I have made a couple of changes. I've changed the way the graphics work on the PC and the game and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully, we'll keep our fingers crossed that this one's going to go live and go okay. So we are 2 games into the season here with Newell's Old Boys. Just to give you guys a bit of a flavour as to what this save is all about. It's called Going Intercontinental, as I've mentioned. What we're doing is we're trying to win both the South American and the European Continental Championships, obviously the Champions League, and the Copa Libertadores. I've elected to choose Newell's Old Boys for the Copa Libertadores one, because me being a Leeds fan, they're quite, well, I wouldn't say close to my heart just yet. Well, hopefully things will change, you never know. But they are a team that I'm very aware of, obviously with the links between Leeds and Marcelo Bielsa and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, just to give you guys a bit of an idea as to what's happened in the last kind of, well, the previous episode that would have gone live is we made we made one sale in particular. So we did, let's go to the transfer history. We sold Luis Leal to Olympia for 750k. For those of you who aren't aware, the finances in this team are not the best. I managed to get it up, and then because of the wages that we're spending, they're just going crazy overboard. As you can see, we're currently spending £163,000 a week when our budget is £143,000, and I've made that £143,000 by moving around a lot of finances, changing scouting budgets, obviously sold Leal, all sorts of stuff. And then unfortunately, what my director of football went and did was he went and signed up and made professional pretty much every single one of these players here. So what happened is they went on to professional contracts, which now means that I owe them a lot of money. So we're not doing well financially, but in terms of the first 2 games of the season, we were unbeaten so far. We had a win against Talleres, as you can see there. So we won 2-1 with goals as an absolute blinder from Cachabue, I believe his name is, and then Mario Formica scored a couple of minutes afterwards as well. And then the other game, which we didn't do, which was a TV game, I just noticed, although all of our games seem to be TV games up until the end of this year. I'm not complaining because it should mean a bit of cash coming through. We drew 1-1 against Vélez, or Atletico Vélez Sarsfield. Again, you'll have to help me with pronunciations on these. Albertengo, our on loan striker. I will do the whole squad rundown in another episode, probably hopefully towards the end of this one actually, if we get the time. But we were winning 1-0. Albertengo, as you see, got the goal in the 60th minute. We were winning for ages, and then I think it was the 94th minute. Yeah, 94th minute, Ricky Alvarez came and just shattered our dreams. It was so annoying. But we're unbeaten. It means we're 12th in the league going into this next game. We're playing Arsenal de Sarandi. I don't know if they've got any link to Arsenal Football Club. We'll soon find out, I guess. I'll have a look at them through them in a second. But we're 12th in the league. I believe this kind of grey bit is for the Europa League of South America, and then the top 5, 6 is for the Libertadores. So top 6 is the aim. Last year we finished 15th. This year we're predicted to finish 11th, I think it was. Or 10th now. It keeps on changing. We haven't got anyone in the best team. I think our top player, where has he gone? Oh wow, we've dropped right the way down now. Our top player is Alan Aguirre, and then Christian Lima is our second best player. But without further ado, let's go into the team selection for this game, so we can go through that. So yeah, just talk you through the squad a little bit. This is the same team that started the last 3 games, so it kept it very similar. Sorry, apart from Perez, he's not started before. He was our high earner, but he's now changed again. There's lots to catch up on, but we'll go through it. We'll catch you up as we go through. So we have Aguirre in goal. Got Bitolo, Gentiletti, Lima and Nadalan, the back 4. Perez and Cachibue, who's soon becoming my favourite player at the moment because he's been doing bits for us in the last couple of games. These in the centre mids. A supporting front three of Maxi Rodriguez, yes, that Maxi Rodriguez, Mauro Formica, hopefully a familiar name, and not quite Wilson, but Sebastian Palacios as well. And I kept thinking why Wilson Palacios isn't in this team, and I'm realising, well, isn't that Palacios? I think it's because he's about 40, so I don't think he even plays anymore. And then we've got our Lucas Albertengo up front as well. Just so you know that Lima, Palacios, and Albertengo in the starting 11 are on loan. So we'll have to bear that in mind when we come towards the end of the season. But yeah, first kind of goal is to, I suppose, consolidate. We finished 15th out of 24 last season, so very much mid-table. I'd ideally want to be kind of top half, hopefully, by the end of the first season, if not pushing for that kind of upper, the second continental championship. That's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go. So we'll do our normal team talk here. We're still getting the squad two are still getting used to us, I think. So they're not really team talks aren't doing a huge amount at the moment. But let's get cracking and see how this one goes. We're on 2D this time. I did try it on 3D. It slowed everything down massively. Hopefully 2D with some highlights stuff should be a little bit better. But yeah, as you heard there, so plan for videos to obviously do. Try and win the Copa Libertadores in Argentina. I went for Argentina because apparently it's a lot easier. It's a much more simple setup in terms of the league as opposed to Brazil and that sort of thing. Although I've looked through it and there seems to be you only play everyone once, which I thought was really weird. But that might change. See Patolo going down the left wing there, Perez in the middle. Oh, that's a wonderful finish. Oh my word. Obviously we can't see it because it's 3D, but you'll get used to that, I'm sure. That was incredible. He's absolutely battered that thing in. That's a good start to the game. So that puts us up to, where's that going to put us in the table? It'll update in a minute. I think it puts us 5th. Yeah, it puts us 5th. With one goal putting us up into 4th, which is good. So hopefully we can carry on that. Cachibue. Yeah, Cachibue's been playing very well. He's ball-winning box-to-box midfielder. He's got absolute engine on him, which is good. But yeah, fortunately we were doing all right in the wage budget and finance side of things, and then everyone turned professional, and then my director of football came in and decided to give everyone bumper new contracts as well. So we're not really doing well in the financial side of things. Albertinho, oh, Famika, yes, 2-0, get in. Oh, happy days. That's what we want to see. Fantastic stuff. So we're 2-0 up against Arsenal de Sarandi. Another highlight here. We're going to get 3 before half time. That'd be nice. Oh, and I've lost the ball. No. Oh, Aguero with a save. Good man. Interesting to note there's been 2 bookings so far as well. He's got the ball away. Ooh, what's going on there? What happened there? Did it hit the crossbar? Might have done, I guess. See, I'll find out in a second. See if the woodwork has come up on the stats. They're doing all right so far. Let's see if we can get the boys to be creative. I'm not going to praise them just yet. I have a horrible knack of praising players and then they end up losing concentration and end up making mistakes. Or nearly. Yeah, it was a woodwork chance thing, because it does say that Arsenal have got a woodwork chance on their stats list, so I assume that's the case. Coming into half time, I think we're going to edge it 2-0. So good start. Good first 45. We'll absolutely take that. Oh no, another stat. Oh, another highlight. Oh no, Kaprov's in. Oh, good defending. Not sure who that was. Albertengo's in now. Did he hit the post? Didn't hit the post, no, he just went wide. That is a decent first half. You see, we've barely even shaded the stats. We've absolutely dominated possession. We've not really shaded the stats a huge amount, but that's all right. I'm going to tell them not to drop performance levels. Yeah, see, this happened in the first game. We were 2-0 up in the first game, and then I told them not to get complacent, and then someone seemed down and pressurised and seemed demotivated. Jesus, he's having a right old complex. But yeah, I'm very cautious of praise. Normally 3-0 is praise for me. 2-0 I normally still mention complacency, because every time I praise them, if we're 2-0 up, the problem I have is then we end up losing a very, very early goal, normally sort of 45, 46 minutes. We end up conceding a goal. That's at least what happens on all of my other saves. Another goal! Oh, Palacios, get in. See, now, in a few minutes' time, if we're still 3-0 up, I will drop some praise. Because the boys are doing well. Lovely little ball in. And Palacios has made a wonderful header. And we're 3-0 up. Maxi Rodriguez not having the best of games. But we're happy so far. Another goal. Oh no, another two. We'd have to win 5-0 to go above Independiente, I think. We'll drop some praise. I'm sure the boys are like that. So let's fire them up. Yeah, not too bad so far. Gone for again with the ball in. Arsenal on the break now. Hopefully we can nick the ball off of them. Oh, he's in there. Oh, just nicked wide. That's fine. Won't make any changes just yet. Everyone seems okay for now. Probably make a couple of changes around the 70-minute mark. Normally go between 60 and 70. Nadal's nicked the ball off him there. Holding on to the ball really well. That's a lovely switch of play. Oh, it was a penalty. Been knocked down. Looks like he's just got stopped in his tracks. Rodriguez missed a penalty in the first game against Teleras. He scored that one though. No dramas. First goal of the season for our our veteran, our elder statesman, Maxi Rodriguez. He's 38 years old. Every game he plays, he's going to be a record breaker because he's our oldest ever player. Right, let's pause. Let's make a couple of subs. I think I will bring off Rodriguez. Actually, he's had a fairly decent game since he's been on, but we're going to bring him off. Got a couple of decent players sitting in the wings at the moment. I'm going to bring on Moreno as well in for Perez. He's had a really good game, but I think he's getting a little bit tired. Play him in one of my favoured Mazzala roles. Put that like that. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. So we'll carry on to go into the final 20 minutes. I'd say 4-0 up. I'm very pleased with this. In fact, I'm going to drop a bit more praise for the guys. Hopefully that'll fire them up, kick them on a bit. There you go. Two new lads on are nice and composed, which we love to see. But after the first 3 games, I wasn't expecting to be unbeaten. I thought we'd lose, especially against Vélez, or Vélez, however you pronounce it. Or was it? Oh, nearly went 5. Yeah, I thought we'd be. I would have thought we'd have lost the game, yeah, especially against Vélez. I'm not too honest. I don't really know too much about the other 2 teams. I do recognise this team's name, Arsenal's de Sarandi. I've never heard of Teleras before, but I do recognise these guys. To be honest, a lot of the teams in this league I don't really recognise. Top 4, Rosario, Boca are not having the best of times. They were 21st in the league when I last checked, so they're jumping back up a bit. But let's not worry about them. Let's focus on getting as many wins under our belt as possible. I'm very pleased as well that we've seemed to have kept it fairly tight at the back so far. I know it's only been 3 games, but conceding 2 goals in 3 games, I'm very happy with. Just realised I didn't even make a substitution. Let's bring off Gentiletti for the last 30 seconds of the game. Doesn't really matter who we bring on, as long as it's a central defender, which it is. So he's just about made it off in time. But there we go, 4-0. Absolutely wonderful stuff. Let's give the guys a pat on the back in the changing rooms. Passionate, very happy with the result in the way you played. Yes, I am. Fantastic. So first, hopefully official game of the save that you guys see. 4-0 win. We'll absolutely take that. We're going to disappear. In fact, actually, before we go, let's just talk you guys through a little bit about the squad and everything. As you can see, we've got all of the details around here. A heavily Argentinian squad with the 1 Uruguayan in there in the form of Gabrielli, who's one of our foreign players. So you guys know, squad rules: you can have 5 maximum foreign players in your first 11. You can have 6 in your squad entirely. They're the main things to kind of worry about, really. Club vision, we'll go on to that just to kind of show you guys where we are. Develop players using the club's youth system. I'll come to the youth setup in a sec. Play attacking football, they're absolutely fine with us. We've actually got an attacking gegenpress as our tactic for the moment, and we are expected to be mid-table by the end of the season and reach the quarterfinals of the cup. We're on a 2-year contract. But yeah, let's go into the development centre. As you would be able to see, we've got a strong squad in both, which I'm very pleased about. Again, a couple of players who are coming through quite nicely. Let's go and actually have a look properly. So you've got quite a few of the young talents out on loan at the moment. Capitani probably being the best of the players who's not currently out on loan. But to be honest, I think he's probably the kind of person who could come in and do a job in the first 11 at some point. As you can see, he's a little bit worse off than we thought. I need to find the right guy on here. I think it's him who gives me my best players. I still haven't quite figured out what all the division names are. I've got Tercera Division, and I think there's National B, and then I think it's this one, which is the Superliga Argentina, I think. So yeah, Capitani's a decent player. He's got Pardo. He'll potentially be all right, I think. He's probably worth a shout of bringing into the squad now anyway. Yeah, he's 5th choice centre back. I probably won't bring him in just yet. If I do, I'll probably make him available for the reserves anyway. He got Newell Arse, which is an amusing name. But yeah, we've got some decent players, and if we go into the under-20s, it just continues. The quality of squad is unbelievable. In fact, here's this Singalani guy. So what does he do? He is definitely looking like a tasty little player. He's actually oh my god, he's already our 2nd best left winger. I think that calls for this man to be jumped right up into the senior squad, but we're going to make him available for the reserves just for the next match. We'll get him up to match for him 60 minutes, so he's not too tired. But I'm very pleased with the way he looks. He's looking a very tasty looking player. Look at those. Yeah, he's an inverted winger and inside forward, two types of player that I'm very happy to have. And we'll see how that continues on. But without any further ado, guys, we're going to crash through some more, hammer the space bar for a few minutes, and we'll come back for the next game, which will be against... I'll probably skip the Banfield game, and then we'll probably come back for the Boca game instead. So we'll be back in a sec. Right then, guys, welcome back. We are here for the next game. So we're getting Boca Juniors, team that you'll probably know are much more familiar with than other teams. Didn't have the best of times in the last game. We lost to Banfield, a team who I do recognise the name of, but I can't say I know anything about. Yeah, not particularly impressed with that. We were 0-0. We should have beaten them comfortably, to be honest. But as you can see, we lost to an 85th minute goal from Junior Arias. So that does put us now at 9th in the table, just above Boca going into this game on goal difference. As you can see, we're one of the last teams to play. So I think if we win this game, we can potentially go up to 4th at best. If we lose, we will go anywhere down, potentially worst case down to 13th. I'm hoping we don't lose 4-0 though. But without further ado, I haven't shown you the team, which I'll do in a second, but a couple of changes. Kachibui is injured, unfortunately, so he's not going to be doing us much of a favour in this game. He went off injured in the last game. He was out for 3 to 5 weeks, which is not ideal. There was one other change. I can't remember who it was. I think it was Gentiletti came back in for Fontanini. I think that was the way around. I think I made that change beforehand. But yeah, otherwise it is as you were. So Aguirre in goal, Bertolo, Gentiletti, Lemma and Nadalan. Moreno and Perez in the centre mid positioning there. Rodriguez, Formica and Palacios supporting Albertengo up top. I'm really hoping Albertengo starts to do some bits here, because I'm getting a little bit disappointed with him so far. He is our title sponsor of Pressing Forward FM, but he doesn't seem to be doing much so far. But without further ado, let's get into this game against Boca. We are away from home, which makes the challenge all that more difficult. But hopefully we can get a decent result. I'm not expecting to win this, I don't think. Hopefully we'll get at least a draw. That'd be nice. Here we go up to 7th for the draw. Go ahead of Patronato and Union SF. So hopefully we are able to do that. But we shall see. Not the best of starts. So Franco Soldano with a 8th minute goal, which is not what we want to see. So not the best of starts at all, have to be said. Let's see if we can build on that now then. Not going to start shouting at the boys just yet. See if Formica out to Albertengo, out to Nadal on the wide. It's the ball in. Oh, Maxi Rodriguez. Oh, he pushed another player. What are you doing? Ah, oh, damn. We nearly had something going there, but unfortunately it's not come to fruition. So we'll carry on. So nearly pegged them back straight away, which would have been great news, but we haven't quite done that yet. We are on top in terms of the shots. Not necessarily in possession. I'd like to start to let's shout at the boys, get a bit more creative. I think that's inspired them, which is good. The Boca boys are frustrated. I'm not sure what's been said to them, but that does mean that we're down to 10th in the league at the moment, which I don't really want. Obviously, mid-table being, well, I suppose we're in the mid-table fight at the moment, with it being 24 teams in the league. So we are mid-table as it stands. So we are meeting objectives, but I don't really want to do that. I want to try and exceed them a little bit. See Boca on the attack again. He's got straight through him there. That's not good. He's gone past the defender. He's going to be in. Oh no! Oh, Soldano's got a second. It's time to get shouty. Show some passion, please, lads. That's not good at all. See, they're fired up, but they're not really doing much. I haven't seen anything really of the front three. There we go. I think we're going to go into half time with no other highlights. Not good. Not good at all. Yep, that was disappointing. I'm going to get aggressive. Show me something else in the second half. Not even going to give you the I have faith message because you don't deserve it. You've not been playing well. We're now down. Oh god, we're further down the league now. We're down to 12th. Come on, show some passion, lads. Not impressive so far. You took your game. Perez is anxious. I don't know why. See, Palacios down at 6.2 then. Might have to make some early changes, especially if this goes in. Oh, it's a break now. Go on, Palacios. Go on, play. Yep, Albertine goes in. Go on. Oh, cannot finish a one-on-one. That's best chance of the game for us so far. Alright, I think we'll give it another 10 minutes. I'm going to make a change, maybe even less. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Oh, yep, making some changes. Alright, not good at all. Not good at all. 3-0 down. Oh, this is a wake-up call, if there ever was one. I don't even know who to bring off, to be honest. No one's really played very well. I think we'll bring off Moreno. We'll bring on Riviero. He can come on instead. I can't remember what position he plays in. He can be our deep line playmaker. See if that does us any favours. And then I think we're going to. Oh, I don't even know who to bring off. I think I'm going to bring off Albertengo and bring on Cabrera, our youth academy product, and see what he can do. He can still play as a pressing forward. That's fine. Potentially, we'll have to see whether we can. Yeah. See how we get on. Let's press play anyway. Let's see if we can start to build on that. We're still running the attacking mentality and demand more from the lads. See, it tells you what's going on. Maxi Rodriguez picking at the ball just outside his penalty area. There we go, starting to make a bit of movement there. Palacios going to get a ball in. I know, plays out to Nadalam, back to Palacios, into Perez. That's a fantastic finish. Wonderful stuff. Perez hitting that top bin, it looks like. Is that a potential way back into the game? I don't know. I want to get creative in a minute, as soon as we can. Perez pressured by the feedback. You wouldn't think he's being pressured anymore, would you, after he scored that goal? Pressure's clearly worked. The Boca boys are uninterested. Have we got another chance here? No. Looks like we've lost the ball. Oh. I thought we were going to take the ball. I thought Cabrera was going to get the ball off of him then. That's good pressure, though. Although they've managed to work it out nicely. Oh, that's a wonderful ball. Oh, it's just nipped wide. Whew. Getting a little bit close. Right, let's get. Come on, I can't even get creative yet. What's going on? Oh, there it is. Soldano with his hat trick. That's game over. I think that was a perfect hat trick as well, judging by the little corner at the bottom. Left foot, right foot, and a header. Right, Maxi Rodriguez is coming off. He's not had a good game. Alexis Rodriguez, who's been touted by Malaga, amazingly enough, he's been picked up as a potential loanee for them, but I did decline the loan. I might change my mind. I don't know yet. Or considering finances. Fernandez is in. Again, he saves. Pops us down to 12th again. Oh, this is not good. Going to go very attacking now. Demand more from the boys. If we're going to do anything, let's at least make sure that we don't go down to 13th in terms of goal difference, because that wouldn't be ideal. Obviously, we're only 5 games in, so still a long way to go, but it's a very humbling defeat. It puts Boca right up to 4th place. Probably about where they would expect to be, I think. I think they're probably one of the better teams. Oh, Carlos Tevez. The Carlos Tevez? Carlos Alberto Tevez, is that him? Has he got a picture? I mean, it must be him. He's taken a pay cut, 4.6k a week. Well, not a good game. I think that does actually put us down to 13th now, does it? Oh no, 12th. If we concede another one, we go down another game. Oh my, we'll go beneath San Lorenzo. Oh, that was a shocker. Absolute shocker. Franco Soldano scored his first, second and third career league goals for Boca. Are you serious? On loan from Olympiacos. He's been on loan for the. Oh, you joke. He's been on loan for 2 seasons, but he never played. He's just gone and pumped in 3 goals. Typical FM situation, that. Aggressive. I expect to see you all in training tomorrow. That was woeful. Absolutely terrible. Oh, I'm not impressed. Rodriguez reveals Wrestle Fury. Yeah, of course he does. Of course he does. It's fuming. Let's just check. Is that the Carlos Tevez? We can see West Ham and Juve. Oh, God, I forget how many teams he's played for. Jesus. West Ham, Man United, Man City, Juventus, Boca. So he went to Boca. They made a bit of cash from, then he came back for free. That's nice of him. Right. Well then, folks. That didn't go too well, did it? Hopefully won't have any more issues like that going forward. Don't want to have to show you any more games like that. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode will be out in due course, hopefully over the next couple of days. So hopefully you did enjoy. Let's just check to see when we're going to come back for the next episode. I think we'll probably come back for... We're going to do... Maybe we'll come back for the Estudiantes game. I think we'll maybe do Racing and Lanús offline. Estudiantes and maybe Aldosivi we'll come back for. Hopefully a couple of decent games for them. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, guys. Thank you very much for watching. My name's David. It's been Pressing Forward FM. If you've enjoyed, make sure you hit that like, comment. Make sure you hit that like. Subscribe to the channel for regular Football Manager videos. And comment if you enjoyed any tips, hints, and things like that if you've managed in the Argentinian League before. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Cheers.